President Obama. Now, his remark regarding to the Republican candidate, Donald J. Trump. America deserves better. Listen, I hate to say it. I know I'm going to get a lot of flack. But Mr. Obama, you were placed in a position on a technicality. I know it sounds harsh, but what Fortune 500, what big corporation in America president or CEO or COO or CFO or anyone who has the credentials was thinking about running a nation that don't have access to the finance? Not only don't have access to the finance, but dealing with $1 trillion, not billion, but $1 trillion debt. And you have to deal with it, not through one or two, you got to deal with it through 3 and 4 parties. The Senate, House of Representatives, the Congress, and the judicial system. What top? Now there are quite a few out there, executives that run big corporations, and sitting on the top will think about running, sitting as a president running something of such as that. Well, like I said, you got it as a technicality. So when you say to Mr. Trump, America deserves better. Hey, you're my man, though. You, President Obama, you're all right, but you know, you look at it. You're a constitutional attorney. You're a constitutional lawyer, so you know. You know. If you sit there and say no, then listen. You can say that to them, but not to me. You know, I know the situation. Who would want to sit in a position where you don't have the control of the money, dealing with not only $1 trillion debt, but dealing with the unaccountability of population? Woo! I can go on and on and on. But as the old saying goes, don't hate the player, hate the game. As far as Mr. Trump, when he get in there, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting because he know how to run it. Well, I'm not saying he can run it better than you. Like I said, you got in there on technicality, but he would know how exactly to run it when it comes to finance. You ever paid any attention if a particular person such as Mr. Trump caliber filed for bankruptcy not 1, 2, 3, or 4 or 5 times, even if it's 10 times, I never known of no financial institution liquidated any of his assets. I mean, actually said, this is ours now. They let him keep his property. They let him keep his, you know what, and says, we'll handle this. We know who your father was. We are aware of the Rockefellers. Well, Fleet Bank got into trouble for doing that because they had to look through a Fleet Bank books, and they found out that some of the board members who were sitting on the board of Fleet Bank owned African slave owners. So, you know, when that shit came out, it was all over with. But to sit and say America deserves better, no. Anyway, the last president that I know who lied to a U.S. federal judge was, other than you yourself, was Richard M. Nixon. And we all know what the outcome of his situation was. But lying to a federal judge in regarding to Obamacare, The justice is not going to forget that. Gotta go.